and welcome. This is Otter Talk episode number 13. This episode is going to cover the week of February 25th to March 3rd. Also, Otter Talk has the pleasure of welcoming on their fifth guest, head coach Samantha Aucion of the women's lacrosse team here at Ottawa. Your last name's Aucion, right? Aucion. Okay. Yes. Good. Aucion. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
It's like O and then coin.
I asked your teammate, your players, and they said Aucion.
It's Aucion.
Aucion.
They call me Coach Sam, so it's okay.
Okay. I figured that they weren't going to know how to say it, but I figured it was worth a shot.
All good.
But we're ready? We're good to go? We're rolling? All right. Hello and welcome back. We've got women's lacrosse coach Samantha Aucion. Thank you for coming in and being a guest.
No worries.
So, little question from about where you've been. Being from the northeastern part of the United States, growing up, going to college, having your first coaching job up there. What brought you to the Midwest and to Ottawa?
Obviously, lacrosse is super established back home, so I think I was like 22 and fresh out of college and wanted to get into coaching. I also spent my practically entire life until I was 22 on the East Coast, so just wanted something different. I actually started at Midland in Nebraska, and then just life took me here. And then
going into your fifth year here at Ottawa, what's been the biggest challenge you've had to face so far?
Oh my gosh, over the last 5 years?
Yeah.
I think just coming in and like reestablishing like this program as to how my assistant and I wanted it to be, which is definitely a family culture atmosphere. So I think that was the biggest challenge, just because I think our first year we had like 8 or 10 new kids come in, and that's always trying to grow it.
I think we saw that a little bit with Coach Grinder and the baseball team, and he's obviously doing well, and you guys are obviously doing well. So there's obviously something to say about that whole family culture. Obviously inheriting the team that had some success, back-to-back KCAC tournament games and going to the national championship or the national tournament before you came in, and then obviously you coming in and continuing that streak. What's it going to take to get back to that? Because I know the COVID year kind of broke things up.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to get back to that national tournament?
I think that we actually have like the talent to do it this year. I feel like my assistant always say experience outrides talent in the collegiate play, and we just have such a even class from freshmen to seniors this year, and I really think that we have a great group of leaders within our upperclassmen, junior, senior area. We have a great set of captains, so I definitely think that just what we've done so far with banding together and just grinding every day is what will get us back there.
Yeah, leadership definitely, to be able to instill your culture without you having to, like, be the overbearing coach is definitely, like, a goal.
Absolutely.
And then, obviously, your team's off to a hot start, 2-0, beating the number 9 ranked team in the nation the first time they've beaten a top 10 team ever. How are you going to build on that for the next ranked matchups? I know you have, like, 3 coming up in the season.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot easier to build off of a big-time win like that. So I think that the girls did a great job. We just played William Penn to a 16-6 game in KCAC play, and it was definitely a full 60 minutes of team play, which was the same for when we played Concordia on that Sunday. So yeah, I don't know.
And then final question, how do you want to be remembered for your time here at Ottawa?
How do I want to be remembered? Just by the culture that we left, on and off the field. We definitely strive to be respectful on the field and off the field. And I just want to be remembered as to like having a group of girls that Paige and I like want to work with in the future.
I think we've seen that throughout like the whole Braves coaching staff throughout all sports. So it's good to see that another coach is still doing the same thing that we've all heard of. Yeah. But thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
This is head coach Samantha Aucion. And we're done.
Thank you.
All right. Women's lacrosse with the one game this week. They would travel on the road to face William Penn University. After going down 2-1, the Braves would score 8 straight goals to climb to the lead. They would have a response to every advance that William Penn would have and would pull away with their second straight win and their first KCAC win on the season. Cecily Anderson would lead the way with 10 goals and 4 of them coming in that 8-0 run. The Braves moved to 2-0 overall and 1-0 in the KCAC. They will play host to Midland University on Tuesday for their next conference matchup. 2 games on the week for men's lacrosse, both of them coming from back-to-back top 10 teams. The season opener will come at home against Indiana Tech, the 7th-ranked team in the nation. The Braves would hang tight, going back and forth with Indiana Tech before they were able to string some goals together. The Braves would be unable to mount the comeback and would fall in the season opener, falling 16-7. Vincent DeMarco, in his first game as a Brave, would lead in goals with a hat trick. With the loss, Ottawa would go on the road to take number 8, PENN University. The Braves would open up the game with scoring 7 goals in the first quarter and climb out to a lead as they would hold the entire game. Despite PENN trying to make a comeback in the third, the Braves would match their advances and come out on top 16-11. 7 Braves would finish with a goal, with Robert Roseberry leading with 5. Men's lacrosse, now 1-1, have 2 games this upcoming week, both at home. First, they will host Midland University, and then they will host Siena Heights University. Women's flag football with 1 game this week. They would play host to Midland University and look to keep their hot start rolling. The Braves would score on their first 3 possessions to climb to a 3-score lead they would hold the entire game. The Braves would hold Midland scoreless in the first half before giving up 2 touchdowns in the second. Ottawa would come out on top 41-12 with another commanding win. Madison Carrera would lead the Braves in passing yards with 213, along with 4 passing touchdowns, as well as 1 on the ground. 4 Braves would collect this receiving touchdown, with Jaslyn Camacho leading with 56 yards. Ottawa's defense would finish with 2 sacks from Avi Brown and Alyssa Gillespie. Gillespie would also lead the Braves in tackles for loss with 3. Nina Graveday Peralta and Jennifer Anthony would also receive an interception as the Braves rolled to their second win. Women's flag football now moved to 2-0 and will take on 2 games this next week, going on the road for both. First heading to Missouri on Friday to face Kansas Wesleyan, and then taking on Midland at their home field. Baseball with 4 games this weekend, playing host to Hastings College for a 3-game set, and then opening up their KCAC play against AVILA University. The Braves would start the first game in a bit of a pitcher's duel, scoring 1 run in the third and requiring Stephen Norrell to put in one of his best performances of the season. Norrell pitched 7 scoreless innings, allowing just 2 hits and striking out 11. 2 Braves would finish with multi-hit games as the Braves offense would come to life in the 6th inning, scoring 3 to put them up 4-0 and securing the victory. Game 2 will be more of the same for the Braves as Tyler Bryant got the ball on the mound and would continue the Braves pitching staff good works. Bryant would finish with 11 strikeouts and put up that all-important 0 on the scoreboard. The Braves offense would come to life late in the game, putting up 3 in the 5th and 4 in the 8th to complete the run rule victory, winning 10-0. Multiple Braves finished in with multi-hit games as the Braves finished with 10 hits. The Braves would continue their offensive outburst in the 3rd game of the series, putting up 2 in the first, 4 in the second, and 5 in the third to jump out to a wide lead that would eventually see them win by 9. Led on the mound by Hector Sepulveda, who pitched 4 1/3 innings and struck out 10, leading the Braves pitching staff, who came away from the weekend with 24 innings pitched, 3 runs, 10 hits, and 36 strikeouts in a dominant performance from all the pitchers. Jeremy Husband would receive the victory after coming on and striking out 2 and only allowing 1 hit. The Braves having a bit of an upward battle in their opening KCAC matchup against Avila on Tuesday. The Eagles would jump out to a 7-1 lead before the Braves offense would start to kickstart. Ottawa would end up finishing with 17 hits and 5 home runs, including the Nicholas Sizemore home run that put the Braves on top 8-7 at the time. Multiple pitchers contributing to the victory, with Creed Jeffers pitching 4 innings in the win and receiving the win. The Braves move to 12-1 and 1-0 in the KCAC as they head on the road to Oklahoma Wesleyan, the number 9 ranked team in the nation, to look to add some more wins to the tally. 2 games for softball as they took on William Woods University on Sunday for a doubleheader. The first game will be all Braves as the Braves were able to put up a run in every inning that they came to bat except for the 4th. 11 total hits and multiple Braves in the hit column would lead to the 10-3 victory. Kason Rasmussen would pitch on the mound and receive yet another victory for the Braves. With the win, the Braves would have a bit of a struggle in game number 2 as they would fall behind to William Woods 4-1 in the 4th inning. They were unable to rally a comeback as they would fall to William Woods 5-3. Ottawa, now 6-5-1 on the season, will head to Oklahoma City for the Red Dirt Classic this weekend. 2 games for men's volleyball, taking on Central Christian College and DORDT University. The first matchup against Central Christian College would be all Braves, with the Braves winning set number 1 25-5, set 2 25-17, and set 3 25-12, winning wire to wire in all 3 sets. Ottawa would finish the match with 24 kills, an attacking percentage of .372, 22 assists, 16 service aces, 19 digs, and 10 blocks. They would take that momentum into senior night to face the DORDT defenders. DORDT would come out firing and take set number 1 25-21, but after that the Braves were able to rally and take the next 3 sets, winning 25-15, 25-17, and 25-21. The Braves would finish the match with 48 kills, an attack percentage of .288, 40 assists, 3 service aces, and 41 digs. The Braves, now 9-6 and 5-2 in the GPAC, will host Jamestown University on Friday, March 4th, who is the number 6th team in the nation. Women's wrestling finishing 5th in the KCAC championships, with 9 Braves placing individually in their weight classes. The Braves will wrap up their season at the NAI Nationals on March 11th in Jamestown, North Dakota. The Braves women's bowling team finishing 4th in the KCAC conference tournament. They will now await to see if they receive an at-large bid for the NAIA Championships on March 7th. Men's bowling would take 2nd place in the KCAC Tournament Championship in Fremont, Nebraska. The men's bowling team will head to sectionals on March 12th and March 13th in Dallas, Texas. That's going to wrap up episode number 13. A big week for multiple Braves teams coming on multiple winning streaks. And a big thank you for women's lacrosse coach Samantha Aucion for coming on and being a great interview. Let's make sure we go out and support our Braves this week. And also, if you are interested in broadcasting, Bruce Tate is looking for a couple of people to put together a broadcast team. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please make sure to visit Bruce Tate in the Adalways Center. I'm sure he'd love to put a team together. For everyone here, thank you for tuning in from behind the camera. Thank you for watching. Please like and share the video. I'm Blake Griffin, signing off.